I had a patient some time ago, a young mother with a 4-year-old who was moving some furniture around, and as she was holding the side of a couch as they're moving it from one room to another, she ended up stepping on a shoe that she didn't see, and in that process she rolled her ankle. And so by the time she saw me, it had been about 4 weeks and it was still bothering her, but also not only was her ankle bothering her, but it was frustrating her that she couldn't get her 4-year-old out to play. This was during the first slowdown of the pandemic, and getting outside with her daughter so that she could run around and play was a top priority. So after assessing and treating with acupuncture and some basic tuina, got her up, reassessed, had her walk around, do some squats, asked her how she felt. She felt pretty good, right? So less pain, easier to move, easier to load, which is great, moving in the right direction. But she pretty exuberantly said, "Oh my God, that was like one of the best massages I've had in a long time." And I'm thinking to myself, like, well, I really didn't do that much, right? 5 minutes on the lower leg, really not that much. But then she made a comment that because it was in the pandemic, that outside of her husband and her child, that she hadn't had any touch in her life, right? So not like in public or with other friends or family members. And I tell that story because it kind of reminded me of how powerful touch can be. And so on that note, for this course, we're going to focus on manual therapy and massage research. We're going to go into a bit of what it says it can do currently. We're going to go into a bit of dispelling some myths. There's a lot of claims out there of what massage and manual therapy does. And for a number of those things, the research does not bear that out. We're also going to go into when to apply certain techniques and how to apply them, and also how to communicate them to our patients so that it actually resonates and makes sense. And then finally, we're going to go into a specific style of massage, which is the Royal Style Tuina, which has been something that I've built my career on and I'm very passionate about. So before we dig into the research, I just want to make a comment that there are a ton of styles of massage and manual therapy out there. I mean, of course, there's the Tuina, which we'll talk about later, but we've got shiatsu, we've got structural integration, or rolfing as it used to be called. We've got Swedish, of course. We've got lomi lomi, we've got Thai massage, etc., etc. This is not intended to be a battle royale of which style is best. I think that kind of conversation is mostly a waste of time and also very polarizing, because in the end, there's only so many ways that you can press or stretch or press and stretch a body. And again, we're going to really just focus on when to apply certain techniques, when not to apply them, and use those as guides. And then based on patient and practitioner experience and preferences, then we can put those together to then make a plan of what to do.